friends, how are you? It's Cheryl. Anybody who doesn't know me, hi, I'm Cheryl. This is my channel, Sunshine Spotlight. And if you are new here, just a quick recap. Sorry, I'm sitting in my office. It's been a long day. Back to work today after I don't know, 11 or 12 days off with the baby being born, and then our April vacation here in New England from school. And yeah, so today was back to work day after quite a long time off, which I was super busy for. And then I got home from work and I started dinner. And then I'm also a travel agent, so I've been trying to price out some cruises for a client for the last couple of hours. And as I'm sitting there, I was just thinking about you guys and I wanted to jump on. So if you're new, welcome. And I would love for you guys to stick around, subscribe, and to all of my wonderful followers who have continued to come back week after week. I thank you so much. And I know last week I had mentioned that there's a couple of viewers who consistently are sending me messages and beautiful comments and wonderful encouraging things. And another viewer that I just wanted to say thank you so much to was Sandra and Sharon, I'm sorry. Sandra I was able to remember last week, but Sharon was the name I was forgetting. So Sharon, thank you so much as well. And all of you who have just been so wonderful and so kind. Hi. Thank you. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe below. And I just wanted to jump on super fast and really just show my gratitude and express to you guys how much you really truly mean to me. The unbelievable outpouring of support and encouragement and love that I received this past weekend after my last video was truly humbling. Never in a million years would I have expected to create this community, which we have created in such a short period of time, but feel so close to so many people that I've never met. And you're who I look to for that love and encouragement and support right now. Not that I'm not getting that from other people. I am. My family is obviously very supportive, but you guys are just really, really bringing it. And I thank you so much. Sorry, chapped lips. And did anybody else, TikTok's killing me lately, guys. Did anybody else buy the little honey pot lip glosses last year? Well, I see stuff on TikTok, but then I buy it on Amazon. They were the little honey pot, and they came in little strawberry ones. And then your little beehive honey stick thing goes in the top here. I mean, how could you not buy that, right? It's absolutely adorable. And I'm kind of a sucker for whenever I can find that like one random cute little thing that I can put in the girls' stockings. I have a daughter-in-law and my other son has a girlfriend, and then I have two nieces. So whenever I can find that like cute little thing or that like random electronics thing, last year, I don't think I have one here. I have one upstairs. Last year I found the cutest little, they look like little thumbs up. They're like this big. They're literally like an inch tall and they stick on something. And I have one stuck to my my bedpost, and it's literally just a little stick, but it's like rubber right here. So if your hand was this way, my cord for my phone fits right in here like this. And then this way I'm not always losing the cord on my nightstand. So every morning I just unplug my phone and it goes right in here like that. And it's this little like thumbs up. It's just the cutest thing. And that was like last year, everybody got one like attached to their gift. And this year it was these little things for the girls. Sorry. No, that was super random. And this has nothing to do with anything. But that was all Amazon. So Amazon, call me. yeah, so guys, I just really truly wanted to say thank you. I know it seems strange that a group of a few hundred people who I've never met have become my solace really during this. And I have listened to you, and I try my hardest to respond to every one of you. If you take the time out of your day and your life to actually comment on my measly little video, I'm really trying really super hard to answer all of your comments. And I am listening to them. Please know that if you're taking the time to actually communicate with me in any way, shape, or form, I am taking what you say to heart, unless it's one of those catty mean people. Because there's a couple of those in there, and those again, I welcome, because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But that does not mean that I have to respond or engage. And that I will not. So that I have set from the beginning. I will not respond or engage in any negativity or, as I call it, stupidity. But to the 99.9% of you who are just so remarkably kind and wonderful, I really did just want to take a minute to express my gratitude to all of you. I have been listening to your comments, as I said, and I have been trying super hard the past 2 days to increase my calorie intake. So we're closer to, and again, this is all kind of, it's new to a lot of us. Like, yeah, we've all had the fad diets, and most of us anyway, have been dieting, most of our lives, some type of a yo-yo diet. And I've tracked calories, I'm sure, and I've tracked points with Weight Watchers and blah, blah, blah. But there's so many tracker apps out there. And I was using MyFitnessPal, but I wasn't loving the way, like it was keeping the food. I don't know. I wasn't loving the food part of it. And I found My Net Diary, and I really, really like the way that it breaks down the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's easier for me. It's still free. That might have been it with the MyFitnessPal. Maybe scanning barcodes you had to pay for. I don't remember. And it's only been 2 months. Brain is. But My Net Diary, the scanner part of it is free. And I do like to scan if I'm eating a certain, like a specific food. I like to scan it so that I know exactly what it is without having to, like, tonight I had chicken tacos. So now I have to put in, shredded boiled chicken, fajitas, like I have to put everything in. That's a pain. Like, who wants to do that? If I can scan something, it just makes my life easier. And it was My Net Diary. Like I said, love the app for everything else. But for my calorie intake, it gave me originally 1,083, I believe it was. And then it adjusted as I lost some weight to 1,095. So under 1,100 calories. And generally I would go over, and I kind of use that as like a baseline, but still knew that it was low. And I would, some days I was there, some days I was under, but usually I would be a little over. And then I kind of stalled, but I say stalled. We all know that I was having some issues with the 2.5, or if you don't and you're new here, I was having some issues the past 2 weeks with the 2.5. So I don't know if I said this earlier, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place tonight. I'm exhausted. I am currently taking 2.5 milligrams of Zepbound, which is tirzepatide, which is a weight loss injection. And this is the medication box. And this is not the pen, because the pen is not in the box. This is the pen that I shoot into my stomach, or my thigh once a week. And I was unable to obtain 5 milligrams, so I stayed on the 2.5 milligrams, and the past 2 weeks, it's not really working for me. And that was in last week's video. So I have been trying hard to hit closer to that 1,300. I don't want to go too high, but we've been closer to 1,300. And I've been giving myself a little bit more grace in eating a snack here and there. Today when I came home, instead of like, okay, it's already 3 o'clock, we're going to eat at 5:30, you're fine, I let myself have a serving of pretzels with peanut butter. So I knew I was getting some additional protein. One serving is 10 crackers, 10 pretzels. You know, if you saw my previous videos, I have them pre-packaged. So that way I package them myself so that there's 10 in one. So I knew that that was a serving. So I had some crackers. You'll see me in just a minute. Just made a little treat, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. So I'm giving myself a little bit more grace as far as that's concerned. And I think I'm being a little nicer to myself. I know there was a couple of comments from some of you wonderful, beautiful souls that said to be kinder to yourself. And I'm really trying hard to do that. So I just really wanted to come on super quick and just let you all know how much I appreciate all of your kindness and all of your thoughtful, thought out words and encouragement and tips, and all of those things. None of them go unseen. Sometimes it might take a little bit longer. I do have a family. I do still have a son at home. I have a 23-year-old that runs his own business that requires some attention from me. I have my 27-year-old who just had a baby. I work full-time. I am a part-time travel agent. I'm trying to launch this YouTube channel. You know, there's a lot going on, and you know, I'm not making any excuses. So I just want you all to know that I'm trying to respond to each and every one of you, and eventually I will. Some of it is kind of user error. Like I'm trying to figure out like how to always see the comments. Like I get notifications, but then some notifications I get over and over and over again, but I'm doing my best, and I promise at some point I will respond to you if I have not. So while we're here, when I was making dinner earlier, I also decided to get ahead of the game and pre-do my lunch. So I decided to air fry, and this was, you know, when my husband's watching certain things on TV that I have no interest in, I will be, you know, scrolling through TikTok or Facebook Reels. And I had seen someone just air bake some or air fry some chicken. So I was like, I don't know why I never did that. Then I'm thinking probably would dry out. So when I was making dinner tonight, I was making chicken tacos. So while I was preparing the chicken for that, I had bought my chicken. I was buy the big pack of the family pack chicken breast. So I had cut up some chicken into like 1-inch cubes and air fried it. And I will show you that now. Hey guys, super quick, I just want to show you what I made because whenever I find something good, I want to let you guys know. So if you have an air fryer, so this is my air fryer here. It opens and it has 2 compartments inside. So I just cut up some chicken breast into little cubes and I tossed them with just a little tiny bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and then some ranch seasoning. And the ranch seasoning is 0 calories, 0 everything, 60 milligrams of sodium, but there's no calories in this either. And I like ranch dressing, so this gave it like a nice tang. I just took these out of the oven. Guys, they are so good. I put them in, I think I did 15 minutes. And it was too long, and I did have to switch my trays because I don't have like one of those bottom ones. But this is going to be for my lunch for the week. I just wanted some chicken made up really fast to throw in like some pockets or something. And my 23-year-old was just sitting here eating it off the tray. Really, really, really good. Obviously, high protein for your chicken. Seasoning, no extra calories. Phenomenal. So definitely I'll be doing this more often. And I just thought I'd throw something else out there for you guys. So like I said, my son came upstairs, my 23-year-old, and he said, are you making popcorn chicken? Because there's always like a bag of popcorn chicken in the freezer for him, for my other son, you know, if somebody wants that. And I was like, oh God, no. And he said, yes, you can. Yes, you are. I can smell it. And I said, no, I air fried some chicken breast. You want to try it? And he's like, no, that doesn't look good. I was like, just try it. And he tried it. And I said, is it good? And he said, Yeah, it's good. And then he came back and he ate like 3 or 4 more pieces. So it was really good. The ranch seasoning was delicious. And if you guys have any, I use a lot of teriyaki here. It's one thing that my youngest son likes. And I've tried, I have a sugar-free. And again, it's one of those things that's what he eats. That's what he likes. So I'm still going to make it and I'm still going to eat it. And when you look at the calorie intake for what I'm actually using, and then there's a whole, serving of it, it's really not bad. But the ranch seasoning, which I love ranch anyway, but the ranch seasoning was really, really good. A little bit of a tip though, I will tell you guys, I did do salt and pepper, and I don't know if the ranch, it didn't appear like there's pepper in there, but it was a little peppery. Like there was a little bit of bite to it. And I was like, but it was still juicy. Has anybody ever made their chicken? Like, I put frozen stuff in my air fryer. I've never put fresh chicken breast or anything like that in the air fryer because I kind of assumed it would be like chewy or too well done. It was so good and it was juicy. So that's going to be my lunch for the rest of the week. That will be my, I think I'm just going to put it like in a pita pocket, even if I shredded it up a little bit. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow what I feel like doing then. But yeah, that's going to be my lunch. And I'm actually super excited. I can't wait to have it as a sandwich tomorrow. So now TikTok got me again. And I did have some Greek yogurt in the refrigerator. So we're going to go make a dessert. Hi guys, we're back in the kitchen. And I'm going to, TikTok made me do it, I'm going to try the Greek yogurt dessert. So I have got some Greek yogurt. Let me flip you guys around here. I have got some non-fat Greek yogurt, plain. I have got the Jello cheesecake pudding, the 0 sugar. I've got my protein powder. This was another one I saw, white chocolate, but for right now, so I'm gonna take my protein powder. This is obviously more than a cup, so yeah, I'm just gonna add a scoop of that in there for now. All right, I switched over to the tripod so that you guys could see this because the consistency is funky for sure. And it's weird. So I'm just gonna show you really quick. Like, look at the texture. Can you guys see that? It almost looks like cheesecake. So I don't know. I'm not gonna taste it yet because, and I added more of the Jello pudding in here because I had a lot more in here than what the original recipe is, like a cup, and I had like 3 cups in here. But I don't know if I'm thinking it's the protein powder, like mixing together. Can you guys see like the weird consistency? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. I just threw in a couple of teaspoons of Cool Whip because I kind of was in the mood for Cool Whip. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted it, but I don't know. It's weird. It looks strange. I'm not sure. All right, this isn't fully mixed, but I wanted to like taste it with you guys so that you can see my honest. Sorry, I like set up the tripod, but not really well. This isn't obviously going to be like a full. It's not mixed really good, but I don't know. Let's see this. So this is just the Greek yogurt, the cheesecake pudding, and the protein powder. It has a weird aftertaste, and I'm not sure if it's the protein powder or if it's because the Jello is sugar-free. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take another teaspoon and I'm gonna dip it over here in my Cool Whip and see if that changes it. It does, that's better. Yeah, that, and I kind of feel like this would be something, and I'm using regular Cool Whip actually, because I had it in the refrigerator. There's only that much left, and I didn't want to open up the sugar-free one that was in the freezer and waste this. But even with this, there's only 25 calories in this one, and the sugar, it's only got 2 grams of sugar. So like, this is kind of one of those things. I bought the sugar-free because that's what everybody was using. And even like friends at work, I buy the sugar-free Jell-O now, and I'll have it with the Cool Whip at night. But the sugar-free Cool Whip, some of those sugar-free things, they just have like a funky taste, and I'm sick of it, and I don't want to have like that weird taste all the time. Like, I'm not, who's gonna live like that? So this is really not that much different as far as the sugar. So I'd rather have something that actually tastes better. So this, I think, I'm wondering, I don't have any strawberries. I have bananas, but if I had some strawberries, I think I'd throw some strawberries on here. I have blackberries from my son in the refrigerator, but I hate blackberries. And I tried one yesterday because I was like, he loves them so much. I'm like, maybe I'm missing out. Oh God, no, I hated it. And those little seeds were stuck in my teeth, and it was super sour. Obviously I didn't have like a good one, but I don't know. Has anybody tried any of these Greek yogurt miracle wonder desserts? And if so, what did you use? I'm almost wondering if I should have just omitted the protein powder. The last video that I watched, that's what they did. So so I threw it in there, but I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I don't know, we'll see. So just so you know, while I was mixing the Greek yogurt, and I took a bite off camera, like without my face on camera, that was just the Cool Whip spoon. So I just don't want you to think that I was saying I was going to taste it with you guys, and then I tasted it, and then the second one was fake, because even when I was watching it, I was like, wait, did you just taste it? But then when I watched it again, I remember using that spoon for the Cool Whip, and that's what, like, I put the Cool Whip in there. Not that I really feel like I need to explain myself, but you know, there'll be that one person that'll say, oh my God, you didn't, you said you were gonna eat it, and just whatever. I didn't. It was just the Cool Whip spoon the first time that I had licked, because I'm sorry, who doesn't lick their freaking stuff when they're cooking? And just another disclaimer to the one person that's gonna say that my air fryer is gross. That's why there's aluminum foil in there, because I don't want to clean it constantly, because I use it 15 times a day. So yeah, okay, thanks. The more I eat it, the more I like it. Now I'm just sitting here eating it out of the container, dipping it back into my Cool Whip. I like it. I'm curious if anyone knows what I'm talking about. So back when we were kids, my mom would make this dip, and it's literally fluff and cream cheese, and you soften the cream cheese and you whip it together, and then you add the same amount of fluffernutter. Does anybody not know what fluff is? Like whipped marshmallow fluff. And you whip the two together, and you make a dip for strawberries, apples, anything like that. This was like a big thing back in the 70s, and it's still one of our favorites. And every once in a while, growing up, or like older, probably like in our 20s or 30s, my brother and I would like go to the store. We would just buy cream cheese and fluff, which is why we're now where we are, and just eat it like this. And that's kind of what this is reminding me of right now. That I'm just sitting here eating this out of the container. But does anybody else know what I'm talking about? Has anybody ever made that dip? Really, really good, right? So really, guys, I would love to hear from you if any of you, first of all, have tried any type of chicken in the air fryer like that. I think next week I'll do tenders, because I did buy tenders, which I usually steer clear from because of the little tendon in it. But I've seen, I should get a spot on TikTok at this point. I don't even know how to do a TikTok video. But the tendon things, where like the little white piece that's in the little chicken tenders, I saw somebody say that if you just hold it with a paper towel and with a fork or something, or maybe you hold it with a fork and with the paper towel, you pull the tendon, it's supposed to like pull right out. So I did buy tenders, but then the day got ahead of me. Yesterday, I ended up so far behind that I just threw those in the freezer. So maybe next week I'll use those. because I kind of have like, I usually pre-plan my like meals for the week. So this week was chicken tacos and steak fajitas for my husband tonight, pork chops and chicken bowls for my son and I tomorrow, sausage and potatoes one night, and bone-in chicken breast and vegetables another night. So I usually pre-plan. So I don't need the tenders, but I think I will try that. So does anybody have any go-to seasonings or recipes or anything that you have used? Because this was a first for me. And please tell me what you're using. Are you doing the Greek yogurt dessert thing or the cottage cheese one? I bought the cottage cheese too. And I used the cottage cheese for something and it came out really gross. And I think I put that in a video. But wow, my brain is like, what did I use the cottage cheese for? Oh, I put it in the eggs, but I whipped it up first. That was not good. If you whip your cottage cheese in the blender and then you put it back and make it warm, it goes back to the original consistency of the cottage cheese. That was so gross. But the cottage cheese, supposedly, if you blend it, and then add in the pudding and other things, that's supposed to be really good too. Has anybody tried that one? So let me know, have you tried the cottage cheese or the Greek yogurt dessert? And what did you mix it to? What's your go-to? I was kind of thinking I should have done the PB2 because I do like that. But the other thing is, I think I have excuse me, I think I have a little bit of an intolerance to peanut butter, and the PB2 is kind of doing the same thing. I don't get like a reaction or anything, but I'll get like a weird stomach ache. Not like it's just like a weird, like it's there. And this has probably been for 15, 20 years because I remember when I worked in elementary 20 years ago and would eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, this would happen. And I used to think it was the bread and like maybe I had like a gluten intolerance, but I had PB2 the other day. And it's just like a weird, I'm like, kind of like sits funny. It's not like an upset stomach or anything, but I'm wondering if anybody else has any peanut butter situations. So I didn't use the PB2, but what, if anything, have you guys used? Because at first I thought it was too aftertasty. And I think that's because of the sugar-free Jello mix. That's why I'm wondering if the PB2 would have been a little bit better because it wouldn't have had that aftertaste. But when I put the Cool Whip with it, it was good. And I had probably 5-ish teaspoons of it while talking to you. And then after I shut off the camera, and I put that away and now I feel like I'm good. So yeah, that was, I don't know if I'll make it again. I'll keep you guys in the loop. But it's in the refrigerator. That'll be there for the rest of the week. So if I want a little treat, because I was having Jello, sugar-free Jello and Cool Whip last week, I would kind of take it out, put it in a bowl and mix the two together. Because I always get like, you put the Cool Whip on top and then you got to eat all the Cool Whip before you get to the Jello. Like, so I take it out and I mix it together. But that's just me. And I was kind of sick of the Jello. So I wanted to try something new. Yeah, so I think that's just about going to do it. Oh, my big news for the week. So we hit our goal. Well, I hit my goal. Did any of you hit your goal? I'm sure many of you have hit your goal. And if so, let us know in the comments below. But I hit my first goal, and my first goal was 20 pounds. So, yeah, I am officially 20 pounds down. Do I wish it was 100? Yes. Do I wish it was 25? Yes. Am I happy with 20? Absolutely. So yes, we hit our first goal, officially 20 pounds down. So I am thrilled, and I wanted to share, with all of you that I've made it to that first goal, and I didn't want to wait until the end of the week for our check-in to share that with you. So just to recap, I love you all. You are all amazing, fabulous individuals. Your kindness, your encouragement, your love and support mean the world to me. And I just wanted to come on and thank you all from the bottom of my heart for that. And give you all a quick little, here's what we're making situation. And I thought there was one more. Oh, nope. And our 20-pound goal. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I have hit my first big goal, and that is really in thanks to all of you, because without you, I don't think I would have made it here. So if you are new here and you are not subscribed, please go and click that subscribe button. We would love, 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 love to bring you in as part of our community. This is an amazing group of fantastic men and women. And I am just thrilled to have all of them here. And to all of you who have been here, thank you so much. And we will see you real soon.